Welcome back to our next round of presentation. We have Mr. Aum Hauja, Chief Technology Officer and Chief Information Security Officer from Inspira. The presentation on unified and open threat management with a zero trust approach. Mr. Ahuja is heading the cybersecurity business unit for Inspira. He has been instrumental in building Inspira's cybersecurity practice, which has led Inspira to provide captive security operations for a third of the largest bank in India. Housing Financing Corporation, oil and gas, PSU, and more. He has more than 20 years of experience and has worked in companies like IBM, McAfee, and Tech Mahindra in the past. He is a CISSP certified professional and has recently completed PGP Max from Indian School of Business. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Lakshay. Thanks a lot. So just confirm if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Welcome all. Good afternoon for us today for joining this session. Hope everybody is safe and doing well. So these are some of the statistics which I would like to share just to set the context for our next panel round of discussion. Ransomware and data attacks have been the most popular attacks in 2020. As usual, banking and insurance rank number one. And we also need to understand that these attacks will grow big time. Apart from healthcare and manufacturing and energy, banking will be the key focus when we look at these kind of statistics. The reason being now that the geopolitical situation around our country is changing rapidly, and there will be greater impact and effects as we have hostile neighborhood creeping up around us. And during this COVID times, we've seen a lot of priorities changing, a lot of digital transformation which has been undertaken. Users and endpoints are accessing device, from anywhere, using any device, any network. We are not sure whether they are using secure, their devices are secure, their networks are secure. Data and apps of users are being shared across. There is no control. And infrastructure networks are, as cross correlation as we expand our boundaries in hybrid cloud environment. So security becomes a key for this transformation, but it can also be a big challenge.
So we cannot see your screen. Have you shared it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've shared it. I hope the screen is visible.
Now it's visible.
Yeah. So as as security guys who are sitting right at the top, there is too much to do. Meet the board expectations, monitor compliance. Look at what challenges we are having across all angles, be it internal to business, be it third-party vendors. We need to review. There are multiple projects going on. Okay, there is a based on the changes in the risk, a lot of our controls are to be changed. Pre-COVID and post-COVID, there have been humongous change in the architecture, and now again we are getting back into our offices. So a lot of architectural changes have happened. There have been also too many vendors we had to deal with when we are looking at cybersecurity comprehensively. Too much of complexity when we are dealing integration, visibility in data. A lot of challenges are there. And lastly, once you have integrated, once you have achieved some semblance of maturity in your cybersecurity, there will be too many alerts. So these creates too many problems because there are too many individual solutions where we are working on, right from identity access management to data security to application security to network security and endpoint security. So a lot of complexities are there, and traditional security cannot keep pace with it. So here we will offer you, the complete IBM Security Threat Management platform on MSSP model, pay-per-use model. It helps us to address your cloud security requirements, advanced threats. We can look deeper, feed appropriate data based on the industry in which you operate, help you meet the compliance and privacy expectations. And in MSSP model, we are running on a shared model with better SLAs. So your skill shortages are addressed. And then we have ability to integrate all kind of devices, be it your IT, OT network, your mobile edge and IoT network. So this is what we offer on pay-per-use model for you. The differentiation is we have built up a deep expertise on IBM platform. The IBM platform is itself AI-driven, open platform, and it has got the largest ecosystem of devices in which we can connect. Hence, it makes us better to serve you better. So with the IBM security platform, we can help you achieve your zero trust approach, improve on that part. We help you to preserve your customer privacy, look at how do you onboard your users, how users are being accessed, what kind of data they have access to, look at how are you protecting your hybrid cloud. We can ingest data from your hybrid cloud infrastructure to look at the real-time status, look at the cloud active monitoring, the activity monitoring on the cloud, the configurations on the cloud. We also work to reduce the risk of insider threat while doing user behavior analytics, try to find out risky user behavior, and we embed threats intelligence on that part, and also secure your remote workforce, people who are connecting from outside. Look at their unmanaged devices, eliminate VPNs, provide help you implement passwordless experiences. So these are scalable models when you look at the overall objective of a zero trust approach. With Inspira, we can help you achieve these controls in a step-by-step manner, and we can offer these services on pay-per-use model for you. So these are the statistics from the IBM platform. Because you are using IBM platform, we have a flexible architecture. You can have a in-premise dedicated architecture. You can have a shared architecture depending on what models you want to embrace and adopt, and it can connect through and multiple cloud architecture. So what we provide is visibility. 600 plus validated integrations are already available. So there are rules which are pre-built on for these integrations. So mean time to detection is improved because a lot of intelligence has been added. There has been 51% increase in the ability to detect attacks. So this is very critical. Investigations are faster as we can mature on for a structured investigation. We also offer SOAR as a service for our customers who have some sort of matured solutions, SOC operations in place, and the response where we can have structured workflows inbuilt, have some level of automation, have cross collaborations between different teams, be it from HR, be it from IT, be it from legal, to respond a particular kind of threats which have implications and would require multiple teams to analyze and provide feedbacks on the same. So with Federated Search, what we are trying to bring in is two critical aspects. When we talk about Federated Search and investigations, so we have this ability along with IBM platform to connect to different kinds of SIMs which are already running in your environment. So what we can do is from certain platforms like QRadar and other platforms, we can get patterns which don't share your confidential information, some external news, some external threat feeds, etc., and use this intelligence to search data across all our connected customers and assets. So tomorrow, if you are subscribed to an M365 uh, uh, platform for your end users, and you are using the Microsoft threat detection platform, we can connect and collaborate and search data on your Microsoft threat detection platform without you need to bring all that data on the single SIM platform. So we can do a lot of queries on that, investigate all the data sources for threats, patterns, IOCs, and more. So this helps us to provide a structured response, understand proactively that if one of my customers is facing a threat, I would search for similar kind of threats and patterns and be more proactive when I'm delivering this kind of services. With SOAR, there is a structured workflow. There are templates in which we build and share for the customer in terms of how do they understand and streamline their repetitive task. There are certain critical tasks in which certain structure has to be followed. That structure is embedded and a proper process is defined. And we work with our customers to guide and investigate and respond to some of the actions which they need to take. So this helps us to collaboratively work with customers. Customers can also use the platform for their internal workflow purposes related to security and incident management, to analyze particular set of events and to automate some of the actions which they want to integrate and automate as part of their response piece. And this also helps us to meet in a structured manner regulatory compliance. So tomorrow, if our banking customers have a particular incident and RBI is asking for data and proof related to that incident, we capture that data, we analyze, we share it with internal compliance team. They can view that data. These data can also be viewed by legal team to analyze and comment whether there is a legal implication parallelly as they submit this kind of data to the central board of RBI to further analyze and fulfill your compliance requirements. So this there can be a structured workflow in which certain responses are achieved for regulatory requirement. Lastly, prioritize an actionable threat intelligence, cutting down the noise, understand what is important for you, prioritize the threat based on relevance, etc. So this is one of the important aspects which we integrate so that we improve our services for the customers. So lastly, as mentioned, our cybersecurity portfolio consists of these services where we undertake cybersecurity transformation. We also provide IT GRC consulting, solution design and deployment services. Different domains we work on is data protection, cloud security, security solution deployment, offer managed security services. We also have our own SOC and offer our SOC services to customers. This is our SOC where we are working, where we are operating through. So we have this SOC in Sanpada, Navi Mumbai, and we have an operational DR in Delhi. We are upgrading that part. We are now certified for ISO 27000 and 20000. We have just finished one level of SOC 2 type 2 assessments. We are going for the another round of assessments. And this is a federated threat hunting platform which we have created along with IBM, where we provide this federated search and threat hunting for our customers without capturing your actual data. It's only on patterns where we are working on. So that's it from my end. Broadly, this has been our broader security experience in multiple domains. Today, we have more than 350 security professionals, and the rate at which we are growing, we would be hiring around, for this quarter on quarter, at least 50 to 60 professionals per month. So this is what at the rate where we are hiring, looking at the growth of the project and the kind of cybersecurity scenario which is changing across. So please, I'll be happy to reach out to you. That's it from my end. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Have a nice time. Take care.
Thank you, Mr. Ahuja. It was very informative session. Thank you so much. I would like to give you a token of participation certificate. Please present. Thank you for your valuable time, sir.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Now let's move on to our next panel of discussion, which is on shielding the sector from emerging cyber threats. We'll be joining in a minute. Please stay tuned. Thank you.